The need is far from over. That's the message coming from several advocacy groups who have been helping African asylum seekers and migrants since that influx that overwhelmed Toronto's system 1 year ago.
The only thing that is being focused on this last year is just giving people a place to sleep, a bed. But after you get a bed, and you have 24-hour security, after you get a bed and you're not able to sit in certain areas and you're segregated, after you get a bed and you're limited in what you can do, the hotel that so much money is being put into now becomes a prison.
It's one of the main challenges that community leaders say has been stalling their collective attempts to help manage the crisis that garnered headlines last year.
Just like we're putting efforts on finding shelter space, we need to put effort on the exit strategy.
A pivotal part of that strategy, they say, is access to housing through the Canada-Ontario Housing Benefit, a funding program for those with low income. But the program is temporarily closed with all the funds fully allocated, and it's causing bottlenecks in the system.
We're pleading to our government of the province of Ontario to come forth with their fair share of the funding so that we can actually start housing people and get on with their lives.
The group's also calling attention to the stalled opening of a regional reception center that was meant to handle the surge in asylum seekers. In November, the federal government gave Peel Region $7 million for the center, but it has yet to serve its purpose.
It has not opened yet for the simple reason that neither the provincial or the federal government has come forth with operational funding to staff this reception center and do its job of triaging people.
I was privileged enough to get a church shelter. We were sleeping on the floor.
Diana Mathenge fled Kenya on her own, arriving in Canada in July of last year at the height of the crisis. With community support, she landed a job as an outreach worker and eventually manager at the nonprofit Kenyan Canadian Association. Mathenge highlighting her own experience as an example of what funding transitional services can do.
The real issues is housing. The real issues is employment. The real issues is immigration. That is what is eating us.
In Toronto, Natividad, City News.